Hey everyone, Joe here from the Minecraft Alliance and welcome back to another mining tutorial, guys. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be talking a little bit about Kumabot Defender. Now, this specifically is going to be a tutorial as if I have given you, or you have given me, I should say, a sword on your channel and I have installed Kumabot Defender onto your channel. Firstly, what is Kumabot Defender? Well, if I do exclamation mark Kumabot, you will see it prints in chat as me. This is my old account I'm looking at this on, but this is my main account here. Kumabot Defender version 3.1.1, because that's the current version we're on. For a bit of an explanation of what Kumabot Defender is, there's a couple of places you can look, and I'm going to pull a couple of them up now. The first place you can look is also Kuma, or Bear's official site, where it explains in a little bit of detail about what Kumabot Defender is. I'm now spending the majority of my time having to moderate for various Twitch streamers and have created Kumabot Defender to aid me in that process. If you click on this, it just takes you to Bear's Kumabot Defender page. However, another place which perhaps explains it in a bit more detail is miny.awesomeKuma.com, which is a subdomain of Bear's site, but it's my part of Bear's site. And here you can see there's a section here that says what even is Kumabot. And as you can see, it explains it's a moderator tool written by the wonderful Osakuma. It's something that runs directly through Miny for the respective runner's account, of which there are 11 of us. The bot does a number of things, including it provides commands to lock and unlock your chat using a simple command. It also bans any accounts which are on our ban list, which at the moment is quite extensive. I will show you that in a bit more detail in a minute. Auto banning of want to become famous bots, or what we refer to as spam bots, and has the option to provide a link to the Twitch moderators community, aka the TMC. So that is what at a base level Kumabot Defender is. Now you might see here just off the bat I have emo only chat enabled. So you know, I might, if I didn't know what I was doing, go ahead and do emo only off. Well, that looks fine. However, there's a small issue that this chat is still in subscriber only mode. And I'm going to quickly explain to you how we do that. But first, I'm going to pull this up, which is probably something else that I sent to you, if you've modded me, which is a simple message that just explains what Kumabot Defender is and what I do for you as a mod. So I just say, like, this is a template, so it's a lot of waffle, but I highlight the important stuff, which is this bit. This is the most important part of this message, this little paragraph here. But yeah, so I say, hey, so now that I am modding for you on Twitch, you've got some automatic anti-bot slash anti-hate raid protection with exclamation mark Kumabot Defender. The bot, developed by Osakuma, the owner of the TMC, is a moderation toolkit hosted at, and you can go to that site, and that's just the site that I pulled up earlier. Just literally this one. But yeah, so it says there, it says my particular branch of the bot and the live log of what it can be found here. And if I actually just drag that in, here it is. This is my live branch. You can see it's going through and it's doing certain things, like it is joining channels. My bot got reconnected recently, apparently. I'm assuming Bear did that. It's not reconnecting properly. That's a concern. I will look at that in a minute. Anyway, so there's this. As you can see, it's checking people, but what is important to note is that none of this information is stored. Once it leaves this terminal, it's gone. Completely gone from forever. The only information it stores is the people on the ban list, the people that we moderate for, because obviously it needs to connect to those channels, and vice versa. Anyway, so that's that other link is, and it says while this bot is running, your chat will automatically lock upon raiding out or hosting another channel. The command to lock the chat otherwise is exclamation mark lockdown. To unlock your chat when you go live, type exclamation mark freedom in your chat. And if we do this over here, exclamation mark freedom, you'll see it does both, and it's disabling email only and sub only mode. Now there's a reason why we do it this way. The reason is because it's also enabling subscriber only mode. Now if you're not an affiliate, you won't have that option displayed to you. So if I do this, which locks it again, you can do it via commands, but there's not an option in the visual side of things. Like if I go into mod view real quick, into mod view, I'll say, there's not an option for you to enable subscriber only mode because you're not an affiliate. Obviously, if you are an affiliate, you can still do it manually. However, I would suggest just doing it via the command, because it's one less command you have to do. It's !freedom as opposed to, you know, / and then slash and then duh. Now, yeah, you can see there's no option here. Now, I should point out when I'm talking about these commands is that that is my Kumabot Defender command. Some people will have a custom command like I do. Most Kumabot Defender runners will just be unlock-chat or lock-chat depending on what you want to do. But some people like me will have a custom command. Now, generally, as a rule of thumb, we generally send out messages like this to people when we get new swords. So check the respective person's channel that you have modded, and check their message and see what it says their unlock commands are. Usually, it will be unlock chat, but there's about 3 or 4 of us that have custom ones, I think, at this point. And at some point while you're live, you may see a number of bot names fly through the ban list. These bot names have been manually checked, verified as malicious by our moderation team over in the TMC, which is this little server right over here, hosted by the wonderful Kuma, of course. It's a really, really useful resource, not just for moderators, but for streamers too. I am an admin over here, so of course I'm going to promote it, but it is a really useful thing, so I honestly recommend it if you're looking for moderation help, or just generally, are interested in moderating or learning about the threats that Twitch not Twitch poses, but are posed on Twitch. We have a whole bunch of red flag sections. If there's someone that comes up in your channel that you feel like needs to be banned elsewhere, by all means throw the name in here. Same with Discord and same with Steam. And we have a little other section now as well. We have false positives, because yes, we accept that we're going to come up with some false positives because it's going to happen. So if anyone does come up with a false positive, then we can throw it in here, and then we can get it unbanned in respective channels. Mistakes are going to happen, and we have to accept that. But we will do our best, and we just ask that if anyone does accidentally get banned, we just ask that they are patient with us. We're trying our best to protect as many people as possible. But yeah, the other thing that I needed that. I need to go back to my DMs, because the other thing that this message pool talks about. Come on, Discord, you can do it. There we go. The other thing that it talks about here is also I have a place within my Discord for people that I'm mod for, should you want to join, so you can do so here. What this is, if I go over to my Discord, which is the YMCA over here, you can see basically this is a channel, or this is a set of channels that people who I mod for will have access to. You get a nice little yellow role in my Discord, and I show up, see a moderator or above, that role takes priority. But yeah, there's a bunch of people in here, lovely people who I mod for, and every week I do a bunch of things. I do some follower tracking every week, basically, and I provide a summary and a breakdown. I give lots of love, because I think it's important to compliment people. Ignore that was in the wrong channel. But yeah, just lots of breakdowns. I do monthly breakdowns as well, and I like to, there's certain things here, like there's when Twitch updated their sexual content guidelines, I made a post about it here, telling people, we keeping people up to date. I will ping the role if necessary, and just give important updates and stuff. But yeah, this is that. There's also the Money Mod tutorial section, where you can get access to a whole bunch of things, including basically all the tutorials that I've made. They're all just linked. I mean, they're on this channel anyway, so you can find them if you're on this channel. But yeah, and then up here, which is not accessible, this is accessible to everyone. It's the Mighty Sword promo announcements channel, which is basically a channel where anytime one of my streamers goes live, they will get promoted in this channel automatically. Also, another thing that I have, which I haven't really talked about, and I'm probably going to update my list actually, is there's the Mighty promo page. You can see here, this is the list of all the people that I mod for, and it shows you, has the link to their channel, it's got their profile pictures, it's got their bios, it's got their top played games, if they're an affiliate or not. If they're not an affiliate, they're highlighted. If they're mature, they're highlighted. It's got their time zone. And basically, this is just a cool way for me to be able to promote people. So if you're ever bored and looking for someone to watch, you could come in here and find someone. At the minute, you may notice there is a search bar at the top. At the minute, this purely goes off of names, but I am wanting to add one at some point to search for categories. So if there's like a game that you like, you could search for that specific category. These are the top categories that at the time of me pulling this data, the streamers were playing. I'm not going to be updating this every week, but I will update it like once every few months or something. Or if people want me to. pull an update, I will. Also, that still needs updating because that says philosophers and it should be sorcerers. I will fix that after this recording. But yeah, so the basic sort of thing you can have is that. Now, if someone comes into your channel, or if you see someone else in a channel that doesn't have a Kumabot Defender on it, and you think, that name sounds a bit sus, you know? I don't know, like... That, I don't know, that Ecoproxy person sounds really sus. Let's, check if they're on the ban list or not. And you can do check-ban, and then the username, space the username, and it will tell you if they're on the ban list or not. Obviously, Ecoproxy is not on the ban list. She's one of my lovely swords. But for the purposes of this demonstration, that's the first name I could think of. But yeah. So, yeah. Now, for reference, the ban list is basically just a text file. I won't put it up for integrity's sake, but the ban list is a big text file. If I do get -ban-count, there are 16,782 bans on the ban list as of recording, which is the 14th of May at 3:24 in the morning. So subsequently, therefore, if any of those names come through your channel, they will get automatically banned. Now, as I say, they have all been added to the reason for a list for a variety of reasons. Mainly they're bots, but there could be sexual harassment, some just really horrible things that people are doing, you know, people that are just being offensive in channels. People get added to the ban list for a reason. So, yeah, but unfortunately, the likelihood is, because of the way that Kumabot Defender works, they will be banned for being a bot. Now, what I will say is not every ban that we run, but the majority of them, or a lot of them, will get put through the TMC. So if you see someone get banned and you're curious as to why, you can ask, but what you could also just do is type the name of the user into here and see if that name has ever been referenced in the TMC. Because what that then means is, you know, it sort of pulls it up. But yeah, that is... I don't mean to reply to that one. But that's basically it for Kumabot Defender. Also, what you can also do as a moderator of a channel that has Kumabot Defender... Actually, I don't know if this is a moderator. This might be an anyone command. You can do !TMC. You can also do, as a moderator of a channel, you can do !freedom. And ! Yeah, so basically moderators can open your chat for you if they need to. Well, you can do it, but your moderators can as well. So only moderators and the broadcaster can do it. And that's basically it. There is a full list of the commands, which I probably will link into this message, actually. I probably should add this. Now, these are the commands that are important. The lock chat and the unlock chat, obviously, they're customized to me. Kumabot is the one I showed you earlier. Kuma leave, this will inform the runner in question or any runners lurking in your channel that they want you want them to stop having Kumabot on your channel. Obviously, the likelihood is you've modded me these days for the protection, so it's probably not something you'd want to use. This get channel count will return the amount of channels that my personal KBD is lurking in, which I think this will work for me. Get this channel count. This is again a command that will only work for moderators in the channel. I moderate for 114 people at the minute. Get total channel count, I think is still broken, but I will check. Yeah, that's still broken. Check ban, I already told you about, and TMC, like I said, just links you to the TMC. But yeah, if you have any questions, of course, feel free to drop me a message. Join my Discord is, as always, linked in the description below, and ask me if you have any questions. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. This has been a very brief tutorial about how to use KBD. It's not the most informative thing in the world, but it's mainly meant to quash and answer any FAQs that I often get. But like I said, the big pointer from this video is, if you're gonna disconnect, or if you're gonna disengage the chat locks, please do it via the command, especially if you're not an affiliate, because you may then end up with subscriber mode on without meaning to, and that could screw you over, because some people won't be able to type because no one will be an affiliate. No one will be a subscriber because you can't have subscribers as an affiliate. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video, guys. Goodbye!